believe he done that because Pac had a military mindset where he believed to reward soldiers. He had that mindset. If a soldier is doing something, they should be rewarded accordingly. And before that, when we first walked into New York, I remember it was a tense situation. We was in Pac hotel room, like the day before he called me to his room to get the jewelry. We was in his room and I was at the window. And for 30 minutes straight, I wasn't talking. I'm just looking down. And I think it shocked. Pac was like, what is it? Like, Pac looked at me like, what are you doing over there? Like, it's strange. You're just staring. You ain't saying nothing. And so Pac walked over to me. And he was like, what are you doing? I was like, look, you see the reflection on that car? It was a taxi park. I said, I'm watching everybody that walk in this hotel. And it shocked Pac that he seen me like a young dude, but I'm still paying attention who coming in that hotel. Because we don't trust nobody. So if anybody look like a street dude, because we in Manhattan in a nice neighborhood, if you like a street dude and you walking in that hotel, that's a red flag for us. We're going to hit the lobby and we're going to check you out. So when I did that, I think Pac was like, it affected him in a good way, So the day after that, he called me to his room and he had all his jewelry laid out. And I was like, Pac, what's up? You told me to come to your room. And he was like, grab something. I'm like, grab what? Because I don't, this is the first time he act like this. He's like, grab something, the jewelry, whatever you want, take is yours. So I grabbed the ring because I didn't want to go for the big stuff. He had Rolexes. I'm talking about diamond Rolexes, watches, bracelets, everything. So I grabbed the ring, the little thing. He's like, man, grab something else. I grabbed the Rolex. It's a Rolex bracelet that he had on Alleyezonme. I later on gifted it to Mike Epps. I grabbed that. He's like, man, take more. So I grabbed a chain and then I grabbed a ring and then I left and I went into the hotel lobby. Gaddafi and Eazye was out there. He was like, what Pac wanted? Why he called you to the room? I was like, man, Pac acting weird, bro. He just put all his jewelry down and told me to take his jewelry. And I was like, look. And I don't know if it was Eazye or Gaddafi. I gave one of them the chain and one of them the ring and I just kept the Rolex. That later on I gifted to Mike, for, doing some good thing. He did something for me and I wanted to thank him and, he got the Rolex watch. It's the Rolex that, the bracelet, the one that Pac had on the Alleyezonme album cover,
And that was days before the Vegas incident, right?
Yeah, it was days before the Vegas incident. That's why it was strange because before the jewelry incident, he made us walk around and take pictures. And he's like, we just don't have enough. We need pictures for memories. We don't have enough pictures with each other.